Hello everyone, welcome to 𝓛𝓪𝓬𝓷𝓴. So this is our weekly live, and today this is our second live today, and the theme is going to be Valentine. So this is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of embossed patterns. I'm thinking of lace. So that is a look that I will go for today, and the technique is sugaring technique. And this live stream, you can get alert from WhatsApp group, and if you haven't joined yet, you can feel free to join. And every time that I have annual sale, I will also post coupon code right into the group also. Okay, ready, Dustin?
I already sent the request.
Forget it. Oh, hi. Hi. In the words happening to this camera? Oh, it was a little bit too tall, and I'm like, why is it blurry? What's happened now? What's now? Okay. All right. Turn up a little bit of this. Okay, everyone. So I have to fix his fingers because when I'm making video, the alignment is a little up right here. See, it's right here. So this finger is beautiful. I'm gonna redo this because I don't want it too high. Like when it's too high, it's difficult for me to make like jewelry and all that and have it look flattering. So I'm gonna have a lower nail bed. So I'm gonna redo this one. Which means I have to match the colors. The color that I use is cream nude and pink nude. Cream nude, pink nude. Mix it together. Let's go in 50-50 first. And then we can adjust.
You forgot to hydrate.
Oh, and put on my website too. My website.
Make Tara moderator.
Yes, yes.
Tara, you here?
Okay, everything I use is at www.𝓛𝓪𝓬𝓷𝓴. I will pin that. And then let me search for Tara. Let me see. Oh, right here. Add as moderators. Okay. Is everything done? Okay.
Yep.
I have everything. Okay, good.
And here is somebody wanted you to share the WhatsApp real quick.
Oh, what's up?
Again.
Okay.
And after that,
And I would try to like post it on every single one of my lives. Sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I get distracted and I forget to show it. Okay. You already got it? I just showed the...
Yep. And then we have a new policy that we're going to start doing. As questions come in, if they're not about what he's doing currently, we're going to wait to answer at the end. We're going to have like maybe a 10-minute question and answer.
I think a little bit more cream nude. Now, just remember that it's going to be matte too, so it's even more challenging to match. That's why I paint the thumb first. I'm like, I'm not matching this. And when I see the unlevel nail bed, I'm like, oh, I gotta match this. Okay, so I apply more cream nude on. You know what? I think this match. Let this match. Now I'm gonna mat it. And you will see when I mat it, it's gonna be dead on. Right now it's shiny. So it's challenging to look to a certain number of people. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this on here. Take out this brush right here. I'm gonna twirl it around on top to get rid of any bubble that was here. Spin it around. There you go. Okay. Gonna dust my nail too. One in dust.
And what colors are you using up to this point, sweetie?
I have been mixing pink nude.
50-50 mix?
I started out 50-50, but then I add more cream nude. So I would say 75% of cream nude. And we don't know if this match yet. We just have to see about this. Just because matte and shine is way different. The color tone. So we're gonna see about this. This is a leap of faith. You have to depend on my experience on matte and shine just to gauge it, and hopefully that is matched. Hear this? And you know what? I'm gonna throw this color on too. I'm pretty sure it's gonna match.
Hopefully. So Dragonfly Nail Art says that's probably the better way because sometimes when she's rewatching it,
Uh-huh.
it's all over the place. So we're thinking correctly.
Which one?
You know, about saving the irrelevant questions to the
Yes.
design.
Yes. Okay, hear this?
I'm going to abandon you for a minute, and I'm going to come back with tea.
Okay, now, second code. See, first code is also different than second code. And then I'm gonna throw math on it. No, and then I have to design and then throw math on it. I wouldn't know it math until the end of my design. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, man, we don't know what could possibly be happening with that.
It's okay, it's okay.
We'll get through it.
I have many leap of faith before. I just don't tell anybody.
And you got backup plans always, so.
No, no backup plan. Just leap into it blindly.
Well, now you're scaring me too.
Hear this. Okay, thumbs down. Okay.
Let everyone know that we will be coming to Anaheim.
Yes, California. I will have a beauty show in Anaheim, California in February 1st. Somewhere in February. Okay, now I'm waiting for it to dry, and I am going to start with a color trio. So this background color is hot pink. All the way, I don't mix it with anything. And this right here is hot pink mixed with pigment base. And this right here is hot pink mixed with a lot of pigment base. So, 3 colors. I am going to take out hot pink. Oh, and remember, when bright color on a certain color, it also changes tone. Just so you know. Okay, hot pink. Yeah, like this nude. When the pink come on, it will affect it because pink is so bright that the nude will seem a little lighter. Maybe we should learn that first before we learn color theory, don't we? Okay, this one, I'm gonna do two, so I need two. I need more, obviously. Okay, now this one, I will say 50-50 pink and pigment base. And this is only a little. Okay, pigment base. So that's what my hot pink gel colors. So now I'm gonna use pigment base. Start right here. Okay. I feel like a bartender. So I'm gonna mix this. I just want it to be a little pink. Now to look back at this, if the lighted, if it just a little bit pinker, it'll be a little nicer. Wow, color change when acrylic is on. Tremendously change when acrylic is on. I haven't yet been able to distinguish the color when acrylic is on or not because it depends on what gel it is too, and it depends on what color hue is in it. So better saturate now and find out rather than later. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a perfect match. Okay, so now I'm gonna use that. This right here, I don't know. It seems a little. I feel like it needs to be a little lighter to match. Maybe just tap it a bit. Just tap it. Oh, perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna erase these. And you never really have to do this for your client ever until she broke her nails. Then that's when this become handy. But other than that, you don't need this knowledge until she broke her nails. When she broke her nails, that is when you need the knowledge of matching. Okay. Start out with hot pink. Let me tidy up my station. Because right now I'm already have everything planned out, so it's time to relax. When I first started, it's a little tense, but now it's over. Now I have the color, I just have to whip my brush out and draw. All the complication is taken care of. I wash my brush. Got a little bit of glitter right here. I need to get it off. If you have a little bit of gel, I wouldn't worry, but a little bit glitter, yes, would be problematic. Now take this polish. Now remember that you're gonna painting with polish, so it's gonna be slightly difficult versus painting with gel paint. but when you sugar it, it's easier to sugar. And I am gonna paint it in the tips. And my vision is right in the middle. I'm not, even though I'm gonna paint on the right, not gonna look on the right. And don't do this. Don't do this because you're gonna be in trouble. You're not gonna see your left. You need to face it directly to you. And your vision, mine is right here because I wanna gauge this. Why I'm doing this. It's not easy, and it's not necessarily have to be my way. You're just doing whatever it takes to gauge it. And to me, that is how I gauge it. And then fix it a little bit. And then now I can turn over. But now I already have a base where the curve is. I can turn wherever I want to now. And then you want to have a heart right about here. Well, let me check first. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay. So one heart right here. And another heart right here. And then another one right here. Like I love start out as a little bird. See it? Little bird with the wings. Like one wing right here, one wing right here, like a little bird.
And a little bird.
And then I'm gonna curve it in. Little one right here. Then I'm gonna fill it in. One here. Fill this too. And fill this in. More detail. When you ever you bump into any narrow space, be careful. I usually tackle the big space first, like this right here. That make me feel comfortable right about here. And this make me feel comfortable right about here because it's big. I have plenty of space. And let's leave out the side for later. Cause if you paint it the size now, it's just gonna drip down and it's gonna ruin your shape. So let's save this for later on. Continue with this. This space right here, dive right in because it's so big. You couldn't mess it up right there, right here. Then now, right here, you need to be careful. Slow down a little bit and be careful. See all this? Just tackle the big space first. Okay, so now I'm close to the end. Now I don't pick up any more gel. Now I'm just with my brush like this. We don't have a lot of gel. I am spreading it out. When it's a pro like tricky area like this, it's help if you don't have a lot of gel on your brush, because if you have a lot of gel on your brush, it's bulky and it's gonna make you run out of line. Like you're gonna be out of line. You're not gonna be in line. You're not gonna be nice and neat. So in area like this, I like minimum amount of gel. And since my nail already have wet gel everywhere, I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna use that directly, so I don't have to pick up more gel. So my brush is remain nice and thin to the entire process. That will help a lot with fill in color by numbers, stuff like that, color blocking. And at the end, I always like to do this. I always like take like an ombre brush and sort of getting up excess gel right here near the end.
So you started off with a 10 millimeter.
Yeah, cuties. I started out with a 10 millimeters, but if you feel like you're comfortable with 7, feel free to. Cuties. I love 10 millimeter. It's my favorite. But some people they like 7 millimeters. It depends. It depends on the hand pressure and its affect the drawing pattern. So they might have a different drawing pattern. Um, 7 millimeters will help you twist and turn more because it's shorter. So you can do like all kind of wiggle and curve. Versus a longer brush, it's really good for like maybe bend a little bit, maybe drag a little bit with a longer curve, longer brush. But it's not gonna move like a shorter brush where you can just move however you want to. But a longer brush is easier. So longer it is, the more you have more of a chance on fine line, on details, stuff like that for a longer brush. What's a shorter brush is so close to your hand that when you shake, it will shake with you. So to me, shorter brush give you more freedom of movement, but it really is for a pro. Okay, so now my hopping is on. My next step is to take the lightest that I mix right here, apply it on. Okay. Sometimes when I have bubble, I like to like, and when I use a liner brush doing this, I find it very effective. It's like all gone, all the bubbles. I don't know what about a thin brush, but look at that. It's amazing. Okay. I'm gonna fill it in, just in the metals. I'll fill this in too. See, I love to pen right where it's far away from the edge. Cause if it goes to the edge, you have to be careful. And I don't like to do that first. I like to be free first to move a little bit faster. Just continue pick up in gel and throw it in here. So now, when it's time for me to be neat, I don't need to pick up gel. That's gel right here, all over. I just have to take a brush and using the tip of your brush, and you just move it right to the edge. You don't need to stop and pick up gel. You just use the gel you already have in the middle, and you just pen it out. That's it. That's it. This knowledge will be very helpful when you like to do character painting, when you do like detail painting, anything like that that involve color blocking. Sometimes it helps to know what to do first. Certain minor detail like this can affect your result and your timing tremendously. So pay attention to minor detail like pen distribution. Now I'm just etching it. This is actually my favorite part because I don't have to like move up and down like this. I don't have to do that. I can just sit there and like be into it. And this is when I actually talk to my clients sometimes. I feel very uh, relaxed. Versus when I pick up paint, I'm very intense. Like shut up, Becky. I'm picking up paint. You're distracting me. Okay. Make sure it's nice and neat. This one, let's do the small one first. This is like so therapeutic, you guys. When I was little, I like to do art because I don't know. It just in Vietnam we live differently. We don't live in a house with just our parents. We live with our aunt and uncle and cousin too in the same house. And sometimes I just escape using art and just use it to escape. It's very therapeutic. It's always a safe place for me to do art. I started out with pencil and graphite. I don't start out with paint. Later on in life, I approach paint. But first, I find it easy to do pencil. So I'm starting out as a pencil artist. What the hell is going on here? I did not cure this. Oh, look at this. I did not cure this. I only cured it for 5 seconds. But whenever type of thing like this happen, it made me feel blessed that I didn't really cure it. Because if I want to cure it for 10 seconds, I could not take this off. So it's a good thing that when we forgot, we just forgot it all the way. Just only 5 seconds. So now I can just peel it off like a facial.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you want to hear what silliness I did?
What's that?
I went to make the tea. I just went in there to get it, and I didn't put any water in the cup.
Oh my God.
Right?
Well, I painted a layer and I forgot to cure it. I put it in for 5 seconds and then I continue. And now this part is so easy to take off, but then I bump into this, which is very difficult to take off. Oh, it's easy. It peel up. I just have to apply pressure. This is where do never client help because even when I forgot, they're gonna stick their hand in the machine anyway because that's like the favorite thing to do. So for some reason, they think that if they stick it in the second time, it's gonna be like prettier or something. And they're so addicted to like sticking the hand in the machine. Sometimes I have to stop them. Like, what you doing? Sometimes when I do like a portrait or something, and I keep hearing beep, beep, beep every like minute. I'm like, what are you doing? She like, oh, don't worry. I just looking after it. Like, bitch, better stop this shenanigan right now.
Not the shenanigans.
Better stop with the beeping. Oh, and one time there's this client that I kind of scare her. I like, you know, I didn't really point out the fact that she keep hearing it, but in one of our conversation, she she like she asked me, she like, is it help to cure a certain gel longer? I knew immediately. I didn't react. I like, oh, sometimes I accidentally do that, but try not to do it because I don't really want to over cure it. It's just not good for the nails. And from then on, she never do it again. Somehow, I subtly tricked her. Mini disasters. It's okay.
Mini.
A mini disaster.
Miniature. Here's some hot tea, but remember it does have a little caffeine in it. You might want to go sparingly.
Sparingly. Okay, so now let's paint on the second coat. Since we did the last, we did it last time so well, we're gonna do it again. So impressed with my what is it? My what is it when you watch a bunch of children babysitting or something like that? I don't know. With my with the management of my children, this one artificially neglect. Here it is. And this time, yeah. Okay, now where were we on here? We have to match this so we can do emboss. So this is done. Okay, and do you see something crazy here? Do you see that this is like way deeper than this? I just want to know that color when they go to each other, they affect each other differently. Just want you to learn a little bit of, just to get to know color a little bit. You know what I mean? Put them near to each other. Cause I study optical illusion where red and green are like next to each other, and that was kind of like affecting your eyes. Like two same color when they're in a dark room and when they're in a light room, they like literally two different colors. But when you take the environment out, it's become the same again. It's so tricky.
That's why we keep coming back to learn the tricks on it.
Listen, it's fascinating though. It's driving me crazy, but it's so fascinating just to see the color again in front of your eye. Just sort of like magic in a way. Okay, the time I don't really care about how deep it is. Let me touch it to make sure it's dry. Give me a little bit of PTSD. Okay, this will be the center of the nail. So bend it up, and I'm gauging on the left side while doing the right side. Then now can I adjust it a little bit? Okay. So now I'm gonna draw a heart. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna paint a little bird. 1 wings, 2 wings. Needs to be deeper. Okay. Curve it in. Curve it in. And then this. 1, 2. Curve on the side. Bring it in. Curve on the side. Bring it straight in. This one right here. 1 curve. 2 curve. Start on the side. Curving in. Start on the side. Curving in and bring it straight in. Like a V. Then fill in the rest. Alexa, play elevator music. Ooh, smooth jazz. Yeah, we're playing smooth jazz. I wonder if that kick us out, we were playing smooth jazz. I don't know.
You want me to change it back?
I kind of like this.
Okay.
Give this 60 seconds. Map this. What is up with me and all my matte running out? I love matte.
That's because everything gets mad.
The other day, there's a chick comment on one. Oh my God! I forgot to peel this again. My what? What is wrong with me? Oh my God! I am so like distracted on something. I don't even know what I'm distracted
You
with.
can't blame me.
Gosh, forgot to like fill it in. Ridiculous. Oh, she puts this mat in the bottles. I have to get rid of the whole bottles.
Would you like a small sip of some warm?
Thanks God I have my own supply so I can have another bottles. Well, wait for it to come in the mail. Okay. I can't believe it.
They're happy to see us struggle.
Now this is a little different. Not for beginner though. This stroke is I don't even have a name for this stroke. But basically I taken a lot of paint and I go whip one to the left, whip one to the right, and cover pretty much everything. But I have to position my brush in a certain way, like flat, not with the pointed head. I have to paint with the entire brush, like with the body and everything of the brush. And I don't have a name for this stroke, but it covers everything. Just use the whole body. It's faster, but it definitely not for beginner. I only do it when I bump into a situation like this. When I make a mistake and I wanted to go a little faster. But I don't want to go too fast that people cannot learn from it. Gotta remember to kill this time, gosh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Kill this. Now do the thumb. It look almost as if it were white, but it's so light. That's why I wish I was doing it a little pinker, but the whole set is like this, so I have to follow the same scheme. But if you can add a little more pink in just to make it like obviously light pink, that'd be better. It look better. Mhm. Get this. Now Mathis, it's dry now. Give me PTSD. Okay.
What a PTSD dream would feel like.
A PTSD what?
Dream of nails.
You dream a nail monster covered in glitter coming at you at full speed with many fingers saying, squeeze me in. And it just freaks you out and you just wake up.
You just wake up.
Yeah. That's a nightmare. That's a nail's nightmare. A nail monster with many fingers coming at you.
Ooh.
Squeeze me in, squeeze me in, squeeze me in. Only for 15 minutes. Squeeze me in. Sorry, I'm 15 minutes late. I'm at McDonald's. At Starbucks. Do you want some? Do you want some? Right at the appointment time. Appointment 5 o'clock. Right at 5 o'clock. You want some Starbucks? I'm at Starbucks. I said, why the heck are you at Starbucks?
are you going to do another set after this?
Yes.
I grab my old finger. I have another PTSD because the reason why we do this, because this right here is too high. The French is a little too high. I don't know if you can tell. So I decided to do this. Because the French is normal now.
Oh. So that other.
All I have to do is when I put on the medium pink, I cannot push it upward. I have to stay right in the pink border for it to match exactly.
Can I have that nail over there that's not happy?
Which one?
The old
There we
dilapidated.
go. Send it to the nail graveyard.
I'm gonna. Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I have. Sometimes I do have nail nightmare. You know, like I also have nightmare where they chasing me like, can you do a little shorter? Can you do a little shorter? All the way.
I can see that.
Can you teach me how to do acrylic? Can you teach me how to file now? Can you teach me manicure, pedicure? Like whole nightmare just last for hour long. Just wake up and be like, oh, thanks God, it's just a nightmare, just a dreams. Can you do my short now? Can you do short now? Can you design my toe? Can you design my short toe, my baby toes? Oh God, the work can be scary sometimes. If you're not careful. Make sure you're in a higher, better room than being somewhere where you get, you live in a nightmare. Wake up every day and go to salon and be like, can you do my nail? Can you do it short? Sport length, please. Can you cut it down? All these things that are just haunting me. Okay, so the last shade of pink is this medium pink right here that we're gonna use. Since some of the white gel is kind of drip into it and contaminate it a little, we shall return with some of the pink, just so it's not like off colors. Mixing color remind me of back in my old day because when I first started out, I don't have enough money to buy like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of colors, but I do want to do hundred of color. That's color that I really love. I just, I just love so many colors that I couldn't just buy the whole like beauty supply. You know what I mean? So that's when I'm into mixing, and when I mix, I feel very powerful because I can make any color I want to make. And then I was like open up nail magazine and just pick like I should go crazy because now I know that I can mix. When I say now, I mean like 8 years ago or something. When I know that I can mix colors, I go crazy. I open magazine and all that and like I love this color and I just dissect it and sort of learn how to mix it. And after 2 or 3 try, I hit success, and I just move on to another color. It's so therapeutic. Okay, now I'm gonna choose this medium pink, and first I'm gonna outline the heart. I might take a break and put acrylic on it before I paint these little square around it, and then I might take a break again and put acrylic on it before I painted these little net line. The reason why I break in between to put acrylic on because it's polish. And when you're working with polish, it's not art gel. It's not gonna stay there forever waiting for you. It could change depending on how thick you put it on. If you put it on a lot of polish and it's really thick, it can collapse. And the line can be a little different and it can because polish will keep spreading because that's what it does. It's meant to be cell level. So it's not gonna stay there for you. It have to move to make the surface smooth. So if you design with nail polish, not like you shouldn't. You can design with nail polish. You should have to understand how nail polish work. Because I still have a lot of question about what is the difference between art gel and colors. There's a a big difference between gel pen and polish. A big difference. And they both have to be like that to serve their purpose in designing. Sometimes you do need something that stays still. And sometimes you do need something that are cell level. So it can be nice, smooth, and runny for you. So you can fill in the colors. You just have to understand each one and what it does. So when you bump into a situation like this, where it's difficult to pen with polish, but when I sugar it, it will be easy to sugar. So in situation like this, you have to like learn how to decide. You know, you can if you do art gel, yeah, you can just design all the way through without a worry in the world that it's gonna move on you, it's gonna distort. But by the time you sugar it, you have to make sure that you make sure the acrylic is packed really into the gel, or else your client come home, it's gonna chip on them. So that's more of a risk versus when you do with polish, the less of a risk. Because you know the acrylic gonna sip into this gel immediately. And if it not sip in enough, it's gonna be wet immediately. So you know, gonna turn waxy, just so you know. But that would be a time when I would use art gel and I would use thick art gel to design with sugar effect when I make this tentacle design. Then I will poke into it and it will cell level again, and then I have to pour acrylic again. So that technique I will taught later into the spring and summer when I do like tentacle. I do that. It's very unique. So far I haven't do anything like that. Except for when I do the tentacle. It's kind of but now they have Play-Doh. Oh, do we want to do it the hard way or an easy way of just using Play-Doh? I hate that things are just improved so quickly that sometimes certain product will help you all the way through, and then there come this day where you find something better, and that is just into forgetting into the abyss,
Right? Yes.
the great abyss, until you find something else to do with it. Yeah, like my buffering technique when I work on chrome. Oh, I was so proud of this, but now I don't do that anymore because now we have Teflon mat. I no longer need to do things like that. But I don't want to throw it away. It's such a valuable knowledge to know. So once in a while, I was like, there gotta be something else I can use buffing with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have something else already, but the time have not come yet for me to do it. I use buffing technique with sugar gel, just a little hint, but not yet. Okay, see this one, I bump into each other, so now it's up blending. So if you want it to thrive a little bit longer, just keep them separate from each other. Oh, what am I doing up here? I want to do a lines up here. And don't you forget that all of these gel are still wet, including the heart. It should look solid right now because I pack it with acrylic, so it looks solid. But don't you forget, it's still wet. It's just that when you pack with acrylic, it becomes solid. But if you like really smudge it with your finger, you can still ruin it. So it's not completely solid. It's just solid enough for you to dust it, thing like this. Need to some more clean like this. Okay. So continue. We're not done. We're gonna do the French line. And I hope that this time it will be perfect for Instagram.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Little bubbles.
oh, don't
Little
don't
bubbles.
say perfect and then say uh-oh
I just
immediately.
poke it. I bump into little bubbles. So irritating.
Dude.
Like this obnoxious bubble that just show up halfway and just be then refuse to pop.
Oh,
Oh, this time is perfect. It can be even a little higher.
so currently he is using a 10 millimeter brush.
Yes, 10 millimeters. It seemed like perfect to me. It's time to pack it, seal the deal.
Seal.
Anytime after I pack with acrylic, I feel very safe. But now I know that it's like flash curing it without the light because you cannot flash cure polish for like 2 or 3 seconds. It's gonna wrinkle on you. You have for polish, if you don't flash cure it, you have to be at least like 10 seconds in for it to be secure. But this right here, it just freezes it instantly. Comforting. Match too. Now I can, and I'm not looking at the nail bed. Don't look at the nail bed. Look at the tips. And I'm measuring the tip because the free edge is aligned together. Up here, it just depends on how long my nail is. So I don't measure the nail bed. I measure the tips.
Is the hot pink sold out?
It shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be sold out. If it, yeah, it couldn't be. Cindy will notify me by now. No, it's there. I'm gonna connect them together. And that's pretty much part of the reason why I don't cure it in between. Number one is if it's still wet, I still wanna continue packing it. But number two is it's still wet. So even though I overlap this over a little bit on top, eventually it's sort of like melting into each other. It's kind of cool. Like even though these are solid, when I paint it like this, eventually it's sort of like blend in because it's still wet. So that's something that kind of cool for you to explore on.
Do, do.
Okay, so we're done with our lace. I loving it, and I'm gonna cure this. And I really crazy about the look. Like I really want like one in every color. I want like yellow, green, purple, amethyst, black, red. I want like nude. I want in one in every color. 'Cause I just love the embossed look. In the winter, you familiar with this at the sugar sweater design? It's no longer sugar sweater design. It's a lace emboss.
Oh, Lacey Bob.
Same concept.
The Adore Rose 3 wants to know what size are the nails?
Size and now are triple XL. That's something I carry in the essential category until 𝓛𝓬𝓷𝓴. I currently have coffin and stilettos, but Square is coming. I'm using square right now. Square is coming. See up here, I put it a little thick right here. So when I'm designing my eye, will sometimes travel back there just to check up on it, just to see how's it doing. But if it go crazy, then I have to make sure I shoot it right away and then continue. You can do that. You can stop in between and sugar and then dust it up. Since right now you already know that you can dust up wet sugar as long as you have a proper brush, and as long as you pack it well, you can stop in the middle, sugar it, and then dust it. Just because you have to dust it, if the surface have acrylic, it's gonna be hard to design on. Have to dust it first, and then you can continue on the next step. See, palette are so easy to absorb acrylic that if it decides that it's not saturated enough, it's gonna be wet for you to see. See, this one is already turned a little wet. Okay, and when I pack everything successfully, time to move on. And the more I pack, the more I love it because it will collapse a little bit on both sides. The thinner it is, the more it will collapse on both sides, and it will cascade this little shadow right here, like the wall of the gel, and I love it so much. Kind of like give it the 3D look I want. Oh, I happen to forget my line. Okay, next. Ooh, we go a little steep on that line, so I have to mirror it exactly on this side. And then I have to adjust the edge a little bit. That's why I guess for keeping my guard down. Now my friends look a little funny, but it's okay. Nothing that I can maneuver or fix as long as I'm aware of it. That's one thing about designing is you don't want to be avoiding problem because it's good to bump into problem because that will help you learn how to deal with it. But you do know that eventually you're gonna bump into problem, especially in the world of designing, and it's very helpful to know how to deal with problems. Gonna give this one a little twirl, and it's gonna twirl like right into this line, which have to be sugar like right immediately. Later on, I want to do an Odette set.
A what?
Odette set.
A death set?
Odette.
Oh, death.
Odette
Spell.
is like Odeette. Odette.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a Swan Lake fantasy, Swan princess, like fragile, delicate, and powerful at the same time. I'm gonna merge both black and white swan in, but I'm gonna keep the look white, but the vibe gonna have a black swan in there too, the evil cousin. I love watching ballet, by the way. I don't find it boring. I love ballet.
I love ballet too.
Yeah.
How are we just finding this out?
I, oh my God, let's watch Swan Lake. Oh my God, that's one time I watched this drag queen pretend to be Odette. And he like dancing and feather were falling off his dresses. It's like a swan, like a dilapidated swan. And I love it. Oh my God, it's so interesting.
Ah, okay, thank you.
What's that?
She's the girl from Swan Lake.
Yeah.
I thought it was a style or something. I was
Yeah.
ready.
Princess Odette. So I want to do an Odette set, not drawing like the ballerina, just borrowing the vibe from her, kind of like royalty and kind of gilded a little bit of jewelry, but the rest are light, delicate, and I'm gonna figure out a nice feather technique for this. Since we have Play-Dohs, our spectrum is expanding. By the way, what baffles me the most is what to apply on this set for crystal, because I can use white opal. That's pretty much all I can think of is white opal. I gotta go hunt down to see if Cindy have some cool like stone to the medium pink is a little bit light in this set. It's okay. It's non-noticeable. Medium pink, the one that I'm embossing in, it's just a little light, just a little bit though. What was I talking about? Here it is. Oh, for the crystal, I'm thinking of opal, but that's all I can think of unless Cindy have this electric pink ignite that I love. I don't know if she have in fancy stone, but let me show you this. Actually, I don't know where it is.
We looking for Ben?
Oh, I'm looking for this pink ignite. Oh, I found it. So this is not a pink ignite, but it's a pink MI. A pink MI is have coating on top of it. It have the shimmer layer. Yeah, ignite is different than shimmer. Shimmer have a coating. I might use that. I might use that. Okay, it's out. Alrighty then.
So, are you going to? They want to know if they're going to get more of you.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna do more. Um, you know what I just thought of?
What?
If I have a pink rhinestone and I like a hard rhinestone and I put it in these, that'd be so beautiful.
Oh, in the middle of the
Like a light pink rhinestone.
baby heart rhinestone.
Oh, I know that's pink hot rhinestone. It's just that the size have to be right because these are different size. These are big and then there's tiny one. If I cover rhinestone, I have to cover all of it. But it's a nice idea. I like this too. I think it's beautiful.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this, you guys. I can't wait to model in this nail set.
Oh,
I feel like a princessy, like a doily princess realness going on.
doily princess realness.
Yeah, yeah. Like 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 an avant-garde pink extravaganza in Valentine. Okay. Anyway, I am gonna take a picture of this and post this right away.
Well, these are really just so beautiful.
Thank you. I think that this will take up big time. Today, I post a rerun because as of now, I'm running out of content again. This is how life is. Gosh.
No, we've been busy doing all the things we should have been doing months ago. So
Yes.
I say you're.
I already have the Play-Doh sent to Cindy, so that's a big accomplishment. I still have to do a sample for it, but it's not as important as have it right on the website because I'm kind of avoiding it a little bit until it's on the website. But this is my last non-Play-Doh design. I have more. The rest are Play-Doh. So I want to start. Oh yes, Tara, I will send you the pictures. I like this. It's so cool, you guys. How I use it. Oh God, it's so easy. I'm gonna do that next. And I have my naughty Valentine. By the time I'm done with this video, I wish that the background were black. It's glow in the dark for sure. This body, just the tips, hot to try. Yeah, gotta help me think of more like naughty thing to say. But I'll take a picture of this nail set. Time me up my station, and I will get out and get back on. Actually, any question? Any extra?
All right, this is the time for Q&A. Q&A. Or A and Q.
Thank you.
A and Q. Can you do a matte black background with cat eye? Asking for myself.
A matte black background with cat eye.
That sounds like a request.
With cat eye, the closest that I can get is gunmetals. But as far as I know, it's the matte, a black cat eye doesn't exist because it needs a glare. It needs a light glare. So any deep color, it's not gonna look like it's original because of the glare. So like, let's say I do a deep red, then the glare will be like light. So it will look like an icy red. So if I were to use a black background and if I were to put cat eye in, I can put black stained glass in, but it's going to be like gunmetal. It couldn't be like black all the way. If it's black all the way, it's just a color. It's not a cat eye. So that is how I would do it. It was like moonlight effect. Apply it on, and then I put black stained glass gel on. I love so much watching you make my nails by myself. Thank you, Emika.
Hello, everyday.
Hi, everyday nails. Thank you. Can you zoom in on the other nail, please? Yes. Sassy but classy. Yes. That is, that definitely is the Highlands. Hong you punk. What the heck? Crazy.
Oh, Lynn's had a lot of compliments on that beautiful New Year's set she did, but now she wants me to forward her all the comments. I thought I could just give her a verbal because there was like 7 or 8, but now she wants me to forward all them. So
Yes, Her Majesty.
if I do that, then I'm never gonna tell her again that someone give her praise because
It's like we have nothing to do. It's like when we up.
right.
It's like when we apply, we just have nothing to do. Like when I swear, when I tell somebody like I'm gonna be apply tomorrow, they say, "Enjoy your break." What
Right.
the hell are you saying?
This is the break.
What break? This life is a break. Cause that's the only time when my guard is a little down because I already prepare. But when I make video, intensity. When I make a video.
So
When I make my product, like product inventory, it doesn't literally leave the room because I'm in high stress. when I calculate inventory and doing
Hours
products.
and hours. And so let me just say this. I apologize, Lens. That was not you they were talking about. No one liked your nails. They were, I mean, someone made, but I was thinking of the lens, LENS, that lens.
Okay, let me see.
Is that believable? Is that
Okay, everyone, I'll get up here. Um, clay dough. I really want to save the Capricorn until like we have
it there and on?
until it's on.
Right.
Uh, if I have to choose, and I really want the heart to be like spaced out, cause one is a half heart and one is a full heart. Um, let's do this. Since this is pretty cool. I know you gotta go crazy right the moment when I'm digging my engraver into this red clay dough. It is so easy. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, let me come up. I'm gonna go back right back on. Give me 3 minutes to post this, and I will see you guys really quick right away in about 3 minutes. Bye bye, everyone. See you in a bit.